How is it going, guys? Today we are going to be installing probably my favorite part that I featured in this month's new products video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, definitely check it out above. Now, it's not a super spectacular mod. It's actually a very subtle addition to the car that most people won't notice except for yourself, but when you see it, you're gonna appreciate it. This is the GR Aero stabilizing cover. This installs on the bottom of your rear windshield and fills in the gap between the window and the trunk. Because it smooths out that transition, it is going to help the aerodynamics of the car. Now, it's not gonna be anything drastic. You're not gonna be shaving seconds off of your lap time, but it is beneficial. Apart from that, I just love how this thing looks on the car. It blends in perfectly with the black edges of the window and fits perfectly into that gap. The gloss black matches the accents on the taillight and trunk, and you've got that easily recognizable GR logo on there, and it's super easy to install. You've got double-sided tape pre-applied on the back side, so all we need to do is peel this off, line it up, and stick it on place. So let's head to the back of the car. I'll show you guys exactly what we need to do to get this on the car, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. The cover does come with a nice set of instructions. However, there is one problem. Everything is in Japanese, so this isn't gonna be of much use to me. Luckily, the install is pretty straightforward, so I'm not gonna be needing these anyway. The first thing we need to do is make sure the window is completely clean so that we get good adhesion with that double-sided tape so the cover doesn't come flying off when we're on the highway or on the track. So I've wiped down the window with some quick detail and a microfiber. We also get this packet of 3M primer that we're gonna use as a final wipe down. If you happen to lose this, you can also use isopropyl alcohol. Just make sure that this is completely clean before we stick on the cover. Before we get this lined up on the car, you can see that I've slightly pulled the backing off of the double-sided tape on the backside here and folded it at a 45-degree angle, creating a small tab that we can pull the rest of the backing off once we get this lined up. To start, we'll just gently lay this into place. And then I'm gonna open up the trunk so that we can see the bottom edge of the window. We're gonna start with this bottom edge here. Essentially what we wanna do is line up the bottom edge of the cover with the edge of the window all the way across. And once we have this lined up, we can move to the sides. Over on the sides, what we wanna be focusing on is making sure that this space is equal on both sides. So over on the driver's side, we've got a couple millimeters here. So we'll go over on the passenger side. And that looks to be pretty much identical. So now we can go back over to the middle and start peeling the backing out. Once everything is lined up where I want it, I'm gonna press down on the middle portion where the backing is exposed to kind of lock that into place. And then I'm gonna start with a single piece at a time and start peeling the backing out while also guiding with the edge of my finger to make sure that the cover doesn't move from where we had it. And along the way, we can press down on the newly exposed double-sided tape to make sure that it adheres to the window. And we're just gonna apply some pressure. I've got one piece fully pulled off. Now we'll move on to the next piece on the other side. We can do the same thing on the top pieces. I'm gonna wipe things down with a microfiber and some quick detail again, just because I got my fingerprints all over everything. With the new cover installed and everything cleaned up, the last thing to do is make sure there are no clearance issues when you open and close the trunk. And then we're set. It is as easy as that, guys. Just need to make sure that everything is lined up properly. One thing to note, you don't want to install this in cold weather because that double-sided tape isn't going to adhere as well, so keep that in mind. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. If you guys want to pick up one of these for yourself, the link is down in the description. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.